Hey man, this AutoTune Slice plugin is about to take my production to another level, What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Wavy Wayne from Wavy.wav. And if you don't know yet, this channel is all about helping you to record and mix better and faster. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss nothing, man. Big shout out to Antares for sponsoring this video, man. We got some fun today working with the Antares Slice plugin. Let's go ahead and jump right into it so that we can see exactly what's going on, man. So the Antares Slice plugin is basically a sampler. And I'm going to use it today to add some extra vocal samples and slices to this pop style music production. I think it's just so dope that we can do this, and it just takes like delays and effects that we might do with our vocals. This is going to give us a whole nother edge in the session when we are mixing or producing on a record. So it is a sampler and it works as a virtual instrument. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the slice right here on this instrument track. Just search for it. All right, man. So you'll see that the Slice plugin window is actually pretty tight. One feature that I like is that you can actually resize this thing. Oh, man, I love plugins that you can resize. It opens right up into this browser window, and they have a bunch of little sample packs that you can load up pretty quickly. All you got to do is click on one of the sample packs and then click on one of the patches within it, and that automatically loads it up. I can trigger any of these sounds. Let me put my headphones on so I can hear what you hearing. Right, so right out the pack, you get to download this, and if you're using the AutoTune Unlimited subscription, they're gonna keep uploading new sample packs, and you get all of those as part of your subscription. You don't have to pay anything extra, so you just keep getting new samples that you could chop up and add to your productions, and maybe even create whole new productions. Some of these have like full loops and hooks and all kind of stuff. Let's see. Right, and you can use this on-screen keyboard to play back your samples. Oh man, and so they got it. It just get crazy. Okay. So you see that's the sample pack, but of course, man, when you're working with samples, the power comes from creating and using your own samples, a lot of that. So I'm going to jump over for this demonstration over to edit mode, and you see that we have all these edit controls to where we can slice up our samples, we can trim the starts and tails of each sample, we can drag in audio files and edit them up into different samples, and then arrange them and map them out to our MIDI keyboard as we see fit. You got these different playback controls for the samples too, to where you can choose for the samples to play forward, right? Maybe I want it to play in reverse. All right. That's pretty cool. So, and you have all of these other different playback modes. You got one shot, different modes. You can set the velocity. You have the complete attack, decay, sustain, and release setup, the envelope for this actual sample and any sample that you work on. So we could change that attack. Sustain. Release, okay, and we got this effects section down at the bottom. This effects, the first module is always going to be a doubler, and you can turn that on, add a little doubler effect to whatever you want. But you also got a bunch of other effects from EQs, filters, compressors, de-essers. You got tube amp, which is actually pretty cool. We might play with that a little bit today too. Delays, choruses, vibratos, reverbs. Man, you pretty much got a very comprehensive effects, and you can have up to 5 effects all at once, which is pretty dope. You can turn this module on and off, and you also got your native regular kind of auto-tune module built in. So if you are importing any vocal samples or whatever, and you want to change the pitch or retune them or anything like that, you can do that with the AutoTune built right into this plugin, as well as chop up and map out your samples. All right. It's pretty easy to get your own custom samples into this plugin. All you really have to do is drag and drop them right into this area of the plugin to add it in. So let me actually go. I'm gonna go over to my edit here, and I have a little sample that I chopped up. And so let's go ahead and get we're gonna default. Okay, so I'm back to the default. Clear, everything is back to normal. I'm just gonna drag my sample right in. And when I drag my sample in, AutoTune does its best job to detect the transients and go ahead and chop that sample up. But it's pretty easy for me to go ahead and revise it, right? So let me just show y'all first the sample that I'm playing with. So part of this song, let's just hear what we got. So that part where Lydia is saying the prize, right? I think I want to have that part kind of repeat and just have some fun with that, kind of produce it around and get real funky with that. So I have the sample in here. Let's just hear the chops that AutoTune has done automatically. Okay, that's my first little breath. Okay, so I just want to chop these up. So let's see. That first one I want to be cuz, so I'm just going to back that up and then get this other little, pretty easy to move these. And then maybe move this start time a little sooner. This second one can get moved out the way for real. We don't want that. Here we go. Okay. Okay, then. Let's move this start point back. See how easy? And I think I want to put the whole baby in there. Yeah, I like that. And so now let's move this second one over. And see how this one, I don't even want that. We could just hit that X and get rid of that one. And now let's resize this one. Okay, so far we got. Cause. Okay, and then the prize, let's just make that all 1, 2. So this last one, actually, let's get rid of that one. And extend that in. Extend that a little more. All right, it can even get pretty dope too, because like right now I have the keys that set to certain spots, but if you hold the command or control key down, depending on your the platform you're working on, you can move these really easily. So I can easily remap these, man, and move these around wherever I want them. So that can. All right, pretty tight. You could also choose to use the chromatic setting. So if I was just going to use this. All right, so that one sample, if I just wanted to have it used chromatically across all the keys, the root key that gets detected will be highlighted. Well, there will be a little pink R right on wherever the root key is. And yeah, man, I can change it because typically it'll be right, but you can change that if you want to. But I think I'll just work with the slice, and I have my multiple slices. Let's just hear this in context with our music. All right, so you see where we can get kind of funky and start having some fun with that, man. Before we do that, though, let's maybe add some effects to this sample. So we got this effects bank down here. We got our doubler. Let's turn that on, see what we sounded like. Okay, let me see. Am I hearing that? All right, let's add another effect. Let's try to add maybe chorus. Oh, that sounds tight. All right. That's tight, man. That's tight. So let me see, what else do I want? Maybe let's add a little tube amp, get a little distortion. That's tight. What other kind of effects do they got on here? Okay. They also have a delay. And you can hit the sync. That way it syncs up with the tempo from the DAW. All right. Oh man, that's kind of tight. That's kind of tight. So once I get my samples dialed in how I want to, I could pretty much close this out or just move it over. All right, cool. So now let's try to actually record this in here. Let's get it. So I'm gonna start recording and let's see what we get. That was kind of fun, man. I like some of that. Let me get rid of some of that and let me just now, since this is MIDI that this is being recorded as, I can go in and make sure that I'm quantized too. Let's just lock this to 16th note. Cool. And let's just hear what we got. Oh man, you can get really creative with the AutoTune Slice in ways that you just can't get with any other plugin, man. Any other vocal effect just ain't gonna take you there like that does. I'm really curious to hear all the new stuff that y'all can start creating using the AutoTune Slice plugin, man. I'm Wavy Wayne from Wavy.com. I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you and inspire some creativity, man. Y'all check out the link to AutoTune Slice and AutoTune Unlimited down in the description below. And I'll catch y'all next time. Be dope.